Hello, YouTube. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. The sound is working. Ah. All right, let's begin. And YouTube, when you see me looking down, the camera is here for YouTube, but when you see me looking down, just know that I'm looking at the computer, right? Because the computer is down here. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy winning. No, today is not Wednesday. Today is Thursday. Happy Transformation Thursday. A lot of people would say, talk to me Thursdays and our Girl Hold My Hand group. If you want to join Girl Hold My Hand, the link is in my bio. But a lot of people would say Throwback Thursday, but I stopped saying that. I stopped saying Throwback Thursday. Welcome, everyone. So the topic for today is where is home? And the actual question that I had for that from a client was, which destination is home? That was what the client asked me, right? I usually would have clients and we do one-on-one, and I will ask them to put in 3 questions. And most times when the questions are profound or powerful to me, I bring them over here to talk about them, right? And so today, that's the question I want to tackle. Where is home? And the reason I want to talk about that, it's in line with my mission and vision, which is creating a home for those who never felt at home. And if you're just joining in, welcome. Welcome to another beautiful, beautiful day. I just got back from my walk. I've been doing that a lot lately. Walk for 2 hours under the sun. It's rejuvenating. But like I was saying, the topic, where is home? Which destination is home, is a question that I got, right? And being somebody who has never felt at home, I've never felt at home anywhere, even within my own family. I'm from an extended family, a big family, a huge family, but I still never felt at home. I never felt heard. I never felt validated. And I'm not saying that this as a victim, but I'm saying this for the people who might feel that way, but don't have the voice or the words to verbalize it, or never heard anybody verbalize that they felt that way, right? So most of the time, if you've ever felt like that, for me, I can give you myself as an example. Like I always say, the things I talk about, I have experienced. Looking for home, which is the topic, where is home? If you've never felt at home, if you've never belonged anywhere, never felt good where you are, we are always seeking, either seeking for love, seeking for home, seeking to be validated, seeking to be seen and heard. So we go everywhere looking for it. This morning, I was editing a video of R.C. Blake's, Pastor R.C. Blake's. He was at the awakening, the 10th awakening that we did earlier this month we're in October. Yes, September, October, the awakening that we did. And the awakening intensive is coming again in March. But R.C. Blake's was talking about how for women specifically, but I think this also applies to men. Women who their fathers have never taught them about the world, their fathers have never taught them about men, their fathers basically have never given them any lessons about the world. These women learn everything they know through experience. So we go out, we, myself included, go out there in the harsh world to learn everything that we need to know, or everything that our fathers should have taught us. That is the same way for a man who has never been taught, or for anybody who has never felt at home. We go out there looking for a home, right? Looking to be loved, looking to be heard, looking to be seen. And the reason I want to talk about this topic is just on my journey, on my healing journey, understanding myself, knowing who I am. I went to the point where I understood that home is not out there. We've been taught to see home as a destination, which is what my client asked me. She said, which which destination is home? Yes. Which destination is home? So we get into this mindset where we believe that we have to go towards home, we have to find home, or this building, the house, the structure, the material, the physical is home, when unfortunately most of us can go through all of these and still not feel at home, because home is not in the physical, it's not the physical structure, it's not out there, it's not a destination, it's not a place. Home is not there. Muji, I always talk about Muji. Muji, when he does satsang, and we usually meet every Sunday, when he does satsang, he would say that what you're looking for is already here. What you are looking for is already within yourself. Home is within us. There's a book called Wherever You Go, There You Are. Wherever you go, there you are. Why? I have moved around, right? I've moved around different cities, different countries, different houses. Even though you can take your house and transform it into a home and still not feel at home within that transformation that we did to make your house, the physical structure, look like a home. I hope I'm making sense, right? So I have moved around a lot and still did not feel at home. I've met people along my journey who said they have moved to so many places, gone to so many places, and things are just not working. Why is that? It's because we're running away from ourselves. And a lot of us don't even know that we are running away from ourselves. Home is within us, which is why Muji always say, what you're looking for is already here. You are what you're looking for. So we are what we're looking for. The home that we're looking for is within ourselves. So when we feel good within ourselves, within who we are, wherever we go is home. We can feel at home anywhere. I always talk about Hustlers University because I'm there, right, learning content creation. And they would always tell us, go to a whole new environment, go to somewhere different, and only have a mattress on the floor, your computer, a table, a chair, food to eat, of course, and a cup for your coffee. Because we like to talk about caffeine in Hustlers University. That's the drug of choice, right? Get caffeinated. And they will tell us that's all you need. Do that for 1 month and see how your life would change, right? Because now you have to adapt. Now we have to adapt. But when we feel at home within ourselves, you can go anywhere, you can live anywhere, you can be around anybody, and you can talk to anyone, be them strangers, low vibration, whatever you call it. How do I know? Because I have experienced it. I've been there myself. Where is home? Home is within ourselves. Home is wherever we are. That is home. My grandmother, yes, I wanted to talk about this. My grandmother told me a saying which I didn't understand right when I was younger. She passed away earlier this year, and she's the one who raised me. And she said she would always tell me every single time, because when I was younger, I loved going to different places for vacations and holidays, and going from Gambia to Senegal, or from Combo, which is the town, to the city, Banjul, just different place. Always loved adventure. And my grandmother would always say, wherever you go, wherever you go, you can find a mother and a father. Wherever you go, you can create a family. Wherever you go, you can have a family. And I didn't know what she meant, right? Because as a child, my mother especially was very distant for some reason, and I don't know why. I've met people who felt like that about their parents, whose parents just were emotionally unavailable. So my mother and father were emotionally unavailable. And I've talked about several times how when I was very, very young, even going into my mother's room was a problem. She wouldn't let me in her room. She wouldn't let me sleep on her bed with her. So I spent most of my time with my grandmother specifically. And so, because I always talked about that as a child, she would always say, wherever you go, you can create a family. Wherever you go, you can find a mother and a father. Now, I didn't know. So, going around and trying to seek that love, which is seeking the love in all the wrong places, seeking belonging and validation in all the wrong places, right? I came to learn that what she meant is basically, if you feel at home within yourself, wherever you go is home. You can create home, you can settle wherever you go. And I'm experiencing that right now as I am speaking to you. Where I am is a new environment, is a new state, a new city, a new home, a new everything. I don't know anybody where I am, but I still feel at home. This might be the first time for me, even though I have been learning this. This might be the first time for me where I have moved completely and not try to fit in, not try to belong, not try to be like everybody else. Because my entire journey or my entire life, that's what I have been doing. Trying to belong, trying to fit in, trying to be seen, trying to be heard. And this is the first time that I am not doing that. I am just myself, right? I go outside, I walk under the sun alone with my headphones and my water bottle. I don't see a lot of people doing that where I am. Everybody's driving a car, which is beautiful and wonderful. I'm seeing a lot of beautiful cars, and I love that. And I'm here looking around and wondering, how are people overweight in this area? But it's the same as New York, because I came from New York City. Where in New York City, I mean, you can walk anywhere. There's gyms everywhere in New York, and there's still a lot of overweight people. Over here, I'm seeing the sun is beautiful, blazing, right? The complex I am in, there's a gym, there's a pool, there's everything. City girl, oh, thank you, city girl. And there are walkways. How do you call it? Walk pavements, the pedestrian to walk. Everywhere I go, you can walk to the shops are not that far. It's still walking distance. But I'm still seeing a lot of overweight people. And to me, and how I have seen overweight, and I could be wrong, but how I have experienced it in my family, and most of them who are overweight don't feel at home within themselves. My sister, same mother included. Overeating, stress eating, is all a part of not feeling at home. Okay, Let me pick one card, all right, and then that will be the end of it. What should we take? Let's do the hip hop queens. How about that? Let's pick a card from the hip hop queens. I like the hip hop queens. When I'm done here today, I'm going to change quite a number of things. Yesterday, I mentioned that I was listening to LME. I don't know if anybody knows LME, right? And if I look around, everyone, I have Instagram here, our private group, Girl Hold My Hand, which you can find the link in my bio if you want to join us. I have YouTube here, the camera, the computer here, and then I have TikTok over here. Okay, the hip hop queens. I love this deck. It's so smooth. We'll pick a card from there. But as I was saying, I was listening to LME. LME is the owner of Yayo Botanica. They are online, but I think the physical store is in New Jersey. But LME also has a YouTube channel. And I follow her. I watch what she does. She teaches about African spirituality, African traditional religions, and these are the things that she talk about. But she had a new video, which is something that I've done constantly. Good day, Afrocentric. Hi, how are you? And welcome. And what she talked about is something that I have done regularly, and it was confirmation for me to hear her talk about it. And I've been thinking of doing that anyway, so that's what I'm going to do today. Where she said that if you want to transform, if you want to change things in your life, before it comes out there in the physical, you see your environment and everything change. It starts from changing within yourself. So if you want to feel at home, or if you're looking for home, first you need to feel at home within yourself. And that change starts from changing how you dress. So now, where I am at in my journey, I feel like dressing up in my workout clothes a lot more, because the environment that I am at, like I said, I don't know anybody, I'm not going anywhere. The only thing that I do every single day is work, exercise, drink my coffee, and sometimes go to the jacuzzi in the complex. And the jacuzzi now, I've shifted it into my manifestation place. So when I get in there, I'm listening to Dolores Cannon, her manifestation and meditation, and looking at my surrounding, not as an apartment complex, but as a place that I own. Because these are things that I spoke to my daughter with. So LME would say, first, your environment. And I talked about this yesterday, so I'm going to repeat it. Repetition is the mother of learning. First, you need to change your environment. Even part of being at home is changing your environment. If you don't feel at home within yourself in the environment that you are in, because it might be triggering, it might be an environment that always pushes you to relapse into whatever you are trying to get away from. That environment might be an environment that you would have to change, because environment is very important. Whoever you are right now, your environment plays a role in the life that you are living, and who you think you are, and how you look at yourself, and what you believe that you can do. Because if the environment is not inspiring and doesn't inspire you, and the people in the environment do not inspire you, the next thing is how you dress. You might change your outfit, how you dress every single day, something new, get out of your comfort zone, your hairstyle. I do that a lot. As you're watching me, I'm doing that now. So it was great to hear Elemi talk about it. Your hairstyle, your look, change all of that. The way you go, if you go to walk, if you drive, whatever you do, if you take one way every single day, change that. That's a habit of mine. Every single day, I like to take a different route. Every single day, a new route to discover something different. Change that. The food that you eat, I talked about being overweight, right? Because in my own family, we have a lot of people who are overweight in my own family. If you are overweight, if you don't like your weight, changing what you eat, how you see yourself, how you talk to yourself is very important. The smell in your environment, in your home, changing that as well. The perfume or the spray that you use something different or something new. I love what is it, Elizabeth Taylor. I love Elizabeth Taylor's perfume, even though I was told it's old people's perfume, but I've always loved it. So sometimes I'll get on it, and then sometimes I'll get off it. I got off it for a long time, and now I am back to using it. So everything around me now is different. Oh, let me pick up that. And yesterday I was speaking to one of the captains in our content creation set, because he also does the 369. If you don't know what the 369, please look it up. It's a very powerful practice and a theory to try. So in our content creation, by far he's the only person that I've talked to who knows 369 and who practices it. And I was telling him that, asking him if he sometimes feel that intense moment of clarity, that time where what you've been asking for, it's unfolding right in front of you. Hi, Kinney John. Long time. How is you doing? When I don't know if anybody have felt this or have been aware enough to actually watch this. It took me a while for me to be able to watch this come to light, transpire, come to watch it unfold. Oh, you went to Gambia. That's beautiful. Where in Gambia? Banbori Gambia nga dem kine. Nice. So sometimes, if you really, really get to the point, Canifin, nice. If you get to the point where transpire, yes, transpire. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. If you get to the point where you ask for something, you're consciously manifesting something, right? You are really aware of what you are manifesting. Maybe you're writing it down, you're doing the 369, things like that. You have a journal. You can get to the point where when the things are coming to you, you can watch it unfold. Yes, I love manifesting too, right? So you can watch it unfold, you can see it happen, you can see how you start to change, your environment start to change, and you are getting into that mode of clarity, and it's very intense. That's where I am at, because I'm at a point where I can really watch it happen. But where I start to doubt myself and maybe I mean, you can see this in your life too, is maybe I was doing a job that I used to like, right? The setup I had, let's use that for example, for the people that have been here. The setup I had and the way that I used to dress and the way that I looked before, my hair and everything, I love that. That is me, absolutely me, and love looking like that. But I knew that I had to change. Now, where I doubt myself is when that change and transformation is happening. The job that I used to do, the things that I used to do that I love, and they are not toxic, they are not bad, but I still have to change them. I start to doubt myself. Okay, well, if I do this new thing, will it work? Will people like it? Is it a good thing? Does it make sense? And so I was speaking to the captain, and he said, you have to let it flow because you asked for it. And I told you about the lesson, the life call we were doing. No, it's not. I don't remember what I said. No, it's not. Which one is not? Yes, I was talking about 10x in your life, the topic that we talked about in our school, and this is a part of it. When you're manifesting, you're actually 10x in your life. And we were told if you're manifesting to earn $10,000 a month, that's not enough. Do $100,000 a month. This is how they teach us in the campus, right? Now, when those things are coming, a lot of things will have to change. And you can watch it happen and watch it unfold. So it took me a while after our travels, right? It took me a while to come back on live because I know the setup that I had, it had to change. The look that I did, it had to change. Why? Because one, I was already tired of the makeup. Even though I don't do a lot of makeup, you all saw it. All I did was the powder, the lipstick, or the foundation, sometimes the lipstick, mascara, and a little bit of eyeliner. It would take me maybe 5 minutes or so to put on that makeup. But I was already tired of that. Why? Because I hate putting on makeup and having to wash it back. But as I was thinking in my head, I don't want to do this makeup anymore. I am tired of this. Things start to change. And as things were changing, I was saying, oh my God, it is changing. I can't do this, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I don't know how I got to this topic. We were talking about feeling at home. Anyway, but I hope that helped somebody. Maybe somebody needed to hear it. I'll pick a card, we read it. I was talking about that change that LME talked about. This didn't fall, but I'm going to take this one. See who it is? Mystery. Lake Kelly 47. Lake Kelly 47. I don't know. This card always teaches me about not new, different artists. So it's the hip hop queens. Lake Kelly. Lake Kelly? I don't know. Lake Kelly, Lake Kelly 47. Anybody knows who that person is? All right, let's read her. Right? L-E. Right, so from here, I'm going to get a little bit more hats, maybe 2 more hats, get more workout stuff because I don't really have any. I threw away all my stuff. We'll talk more about that. Threw away all my stuff. I only have two luggages, and the reason that I have 2 luggages is because of my altar. Can you see the altar? My altar there, because I needed to carry it with me. Mystery. secrecy, hidden feelings, withdrawn, uncovering the truth. Lake Kelly, let it be known on her 2015 debut single that she was here. Oh, I don't. We wear masks of all kinds. Fascinatingly, interestingly, hey Black King, welcome with the Gambian flag. Interestingly, when this topic came up, me and my client, that's exactly what we talked about. We wear masks of all kinds for safety measures, for costumes, and transforming into someone else for a night. As facial treatments, when our skin is looking dull, and of course, as invisible shields, concealing parts of ourselves we want no one to know. You see, she's wearing a white mask, right? And not long ago, I was talking to somebody and I told them to cash out me $60. And they said, oh, I don't know you yet. Of course, there's a guy. Oh, I don't know you yet. I've just met you, blah, blah. I'm like, this is me. The person you see on social media is me. The person you text is me. The way I talk to you is me. I'm not trying to pretend. I'm not trying to be fake. I'm not trying to make you like me. This is who I am. If you like me, it's fine. If you don't like me, it's absolutely fine. Because it is too exhausting to fake. Anybody feel that? That it is exhausting and tiring and draining to wear a mask, to be fake. And sometimes it's not even being fake in a bad way. Absolutely Afrocentric, right? It's not being fake in a bad way. It's being fake because you are afraid. Imposter syndrome. People will find you to be a fraud. You've been feeling like you're pretending to be someone else. I used to do that. I was that person. I pretended to be someone else for a very long time that I wasn't. It's exhausting. The brave face is always the hardest mask to wear, but you're doing it. I used to do that too. Just recently, I sat down with a lady and we were talking, and I told her that my biggest issue my entire life was asking for help. Why? Because I couldn't ask for help at home with my family, specifically my mother. It was very difficult to ask for help with her because I would have to explain why I needed the help, what I was doing. If it's money, every single penny that I use, I had to let her know how I used it. So I would just stop asking and try to do everything by myself, which is why there's a saying that when you see someone and you say, oh, they're independent, an independent woman. I saw a lady say, well, thank you. It's the trauma that made me independent, but I'm actually not independent because everybody needs help. You've been feeling like you're pretending to be someone else. The brave face is always the hardest mask to wear, but you're doing it. However, sooner or later, the mask will have to come off. Are you ready for what's underneath? Are you ready for what's underneath? And that reminds me of a saying, change before it's time to change. Don't wait for the changes to happen. Don't wait for things to fall apart. Don't wait for something to happen to you before you decide you are going to change. Change before it's time to change. Take that mask off before it's time to do that. And as I am talking to this, right, I'm looking at it, it's not visible. Let me stand here. Let me see. It's only visible to me here. Hey, pattern master is only visible to me here, but I can't see it over here, right? But if you look at my lips, it's a mix of colors. And because I have seen a lot of people not like that about themselves. Have you been working out, Spartan Master? Have you been working out? Look is killing us with workouts right now. I've seen a lot of people, there are so many products that you can use to change the colors of your lip, from scrubs and bleach and whatever it is, and uh, all this stuff. I've always felt self-conscious about it, and then I got to learn and observe that when people drink a lot, what happens to them? You see the lip color change. But I've always had that. Now, when I connected to back to what we were talking about in terms of the cards, right? Taking that mask off, being able to say, this is me, and this is all of me. And that connects to feeling at home within yourself. That connects to being at home within yourself. Because when you are at home within yourself, that's where home is. If you've been taught to think that a home is the physical, the physical structure, that's just the building, that's man-made. What happens if the hurricane comes? What happens if a flood comes? What happens if it breaks down? What if you're homeless and there's no home? If you listen to Eckhart Tolle or Eckhart Tolle, he talks about this because he was homeless for years and he was sitting at the park benches. What happens if you don't have the physical structure that makes you feel safe? Then what? Then where is home? But sometimes that's the easiest way to find your own home, because home is within yourself. It's not out there. Some people find home in their partners, in women. Women do that to men. Men that do that to women. Some people find that in the food that they eat, in the money that they make, in social media, people that watch them. But what if you don't have any of these things? Then where is home for you? Like Muji said, what you're looking for is already here. What you're looking for is already within yourself. So I just wanted to talk about that. I'm gonna go, and then I will see you. Did I put that we're going to be here on Fridays? Yes, I did Monday to Friday. Okay. So I'll see you tomorrow, the same time at 12. Home is inside of you. Be within yourself, right? Feel at home wherever you are. Great day, Afrocentric. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Feel home within yourself so that wherever you go, no matter what is happening,